Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching today. I am Chef Christy, and on this channel I share delicious recipes each and every week. So please subscribe if you have not already, and you might also want to hit the little notification bell. Then you will know as soon as I upload a new delicious recipe. And also give me a thumbs up and let me know that you like my videos. So during the month of January, I have really been focusing in on some healthy recipes, as I am sure that you all have noticed. And every Monday has been my Meatless Monday, where I have shared meatless recipes. So today I have another meatless recipe for you, and this is dedicated to my brother. Now, him and his wife have decided to eat a more vegan diet. And so I made this recipe at Christmas, and it was a huge hit in all of my family. So I decided to share this with you, and it is for my meatless meatballs. Now listen, do not be scared. I'm telling you, I think you will be quite surprised at how delicious and how easy these meatballs are. Let me show you everything that you will need to make them. So first you will need some green lentils. Now you can sometimes find them in a 15-ounce can, and that is perfectly fine, but they're pretty quick and easy to make, and so let me show you just how I did that.
So you want to add your lentils to a pot, and then fill your pot with water until it's about 2 to 3 inches over your lentils. And then you will want to bring your lentils up to a boil for about 10 to 15 minutes, or until you can take them and press them between your fingers and you can feel that they are nice and tender. Then you will just drain them, and then they are done.
And then you will need some cooked brown rice, some oats, an onion, some garlic, parsley, mushrooms, Worcestershire sauce. You will need some ground flax seed and water, and then salt and pepper. So the first thing that I'm going to do is chop up my onion and my mushrooms. Okay, to a large skillet, I'm just going to add just about a tablespoon of olive oil, and then I'm just going to add 1 clove of garlic minced, and then I'm going to add my onions and my mushrooms, and I'm just going to stir all this around and just let this cook until your onions begin to soften, and your mushrooms, they'll kind of shrink down. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make a flax seed egg. And this is basically just an egg substitute. All you do is you take 1 tablespoon of ground flax seed and then 2 tablespoons of water. Stir it, and you just let this sit for just a few minutes until it gets thick and kind of gelatinous. Okay, so this is what we are looking for with our onions and mushrooms and garlic. So this is super easy. I have placed my lentils into a food processor, and then I'm just going to start dumping the rest of these ingredients into my food processor. But I'm going to take my onions and my mushrooms and garlic and place them in my food processor with my lentils. Then I'm going to add my rice, some oats, Worcestershire sauce, and then I'm just going to pick the ends of this parsley off. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And then I'm going to add this flaxseed egg, and as you can see, it has gotten nice and thick. Now I'm just going to blend everything up. Okay, so once you have blended and you can tell that everything is nice and incorporated, then we're going to make balls. And I have a portion control scoop, but if you do not have this, it is fine. You can just use a spoon and you can make these however big or small you want. So I'm just going to use this size for today. And I'm just going to make little balls, and I'm going to put them into a casserole dish here that I have sprayed with non-stick spray. All right, so I'm just going to keep doing this until I get them all made. Now this mixture is a little bit wet, but that is okay because you're going to bake this in an oven and they're going to dry out some. Okay, so now I'm going to bake these into a 400-degree oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, and I will probably flip them over about halfway through. So another thing that makes these meatless meatballs so good is that they are coated in a barbecue sauce. Now you can use whatever barbecue sauce that you want, grab your favorite, and that will be absolutely fine. But I'm just going to do a very basic, very quick and easy barbecue sauce with just a few ingredients. So let me show you how I make mine. Okay, I have some nice organic ketchup here, and then I'm just going to add some Worcestershire sauce, apple cider vinegar, and then if you want to, you can use molasses. I'm just actually out of molasses, so I'm going to use honey. You can also use brown sugar, and then carefully a squirt of sriracha. And that's optional. Then just stir this until everything's mixed. So here is a little tip. Whenever you are using sriracha, you want to make sure that the end is closed before you start to shake it. I'm just saying. This is what happens. And it's all over my floor. And even on my cabinets. Okay, I have just taken these out of the oven, and I did turn them over about halfway through. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this barbecue sauce directly to the meatballs. But I do want to give you another option. At this point, at Christmas time, I took them out and I put them into my slow cooker, and then I poured the barbecue sauce over them and just left them on warm just to keep them hot. But I'm going to be cooking mine in the oven today, but I did want to mention that you have another option if you prefer. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of this barbecue sauce on top of each meatball. And now I'm going to place these back into an oven just for about 10 minutes. So the meatballs are all done, and I'm telling you, they are delicious. And I just plated them with some steamed broccoli and some roasted potatoes. I'm telling you, what a delicious plate, packed full of nutrients and goodness and wonderful for you. So I hope that you give this recipe a try. I think you'll be quite surprised at just how good they are. I don't know if you can see. I just want to show you what the inside of them look like. They're so good. Delicious. I am telling you, these are amazing. And the combination of these ingredients just give this a meaty, texture to these meatballs. They are so, so good. So I hope that you give these a try. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with more recipes.